Hello, everyone. I'm Seth Tackett here with our analyst for today, Zachary Lone, as the Blue Raiders get ready to take on Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. Man, that's a mouthful right there.
That's right. IUPUI.
Yes, yeah. So, Zachary, what are we going to look for today in today's matchup?
So first of all, looking at IUPUI, they have really struggled lately. They are 0-7. Well, excuse me, that's their last 4 matches by scores of 0-7, 0-7, 0-7, 0-7. So they have not scored a point in the last 4 matches. That's something to look out for. And they still have yet to win the doubles point at all this year. So they need to get that doubles point early if they want to gain any momentum whatsoever.
Yeah, and you got to think, too, MTSU's got to be, that's got to be in the back of their minds, too. Not just like, oh, hey, this opponent's struggling, but, they're going to be coming out ready to play. They're going to be hungry because it's like they want to get that monkey off their back. Like, okay, look, not only are, they're on a losing streak, but, they're on a point streak. They haven't been able to score. So I definitely think they'll be looking out for that for sure.
Definitely. And something else to think about, this is the first matchup between these two teams, so there is nothing to even look at. For instance, scouting, maybe they played last year for like a ETSU that you play semi-regularly, see their tendencies. You've never seen IUPUI play against you, so you don't really know that. So if you're head coach Jason Susha of IUPUI, that's something that you can really, really take to your advantage. And also, something that the Blue Raiders can take advantage of is IUPUI, they didn't show up until 12:15. So they may be rushing, trying to get their warm-ups done, trying to get everything that they usually do before the game into this small 45-minute window. For instance, Louisville, who is the men's team that's coming later to play our men's, they were here at 11:30 to warm up for a 5 o'clock match. So they don't have that warm-up time that they're used to having. So if MTSU can jump up on them early and then get all the momentum in their favor, it could be very tough for IUPUI to get any momentum back their way.
Yeah, and you got to think, too, that's got to play into it psychologically as well. Because, you show up right before, your match starts. Like you said, they're not going to have time to go through their usual warm-up routines, any rituals that they might have to get them, in the right frame of mind. It's like, hey, we got a match starting here in a few minutes. Like, you got to be ready right now.
Yeah. And something else to watch out for IUPUI, they have not won a single match on court number 1 this year in the singles. So that's another thing. Look out for Lee, who is really the player to watch for MTSU, who has at times struggled this year, like last match against ETSU. But, again, she's the most talented player on this roster. So that is something to watch out for, her getting back her momentum.
Yeah, exactly. And, I think it's, a real big key point, like you talked about that, get the momentum back. Like, yeah, there's been a little bit of struggles, like in that last match against ETSU. But, this is an opportunity. You can get back on track. And I definitely think that's going to be the focus for the Lady Blue Raiders, for sure.
Definitely. But somewhere that IUPUI, 2 players that have really, really had some sort of success this year is Megan Bernard, the senior, redshirt senior from Belchertown, Massachusetts, who is 2-4 on the year, with her wins coming on court 4 and court 5. But still, that's something that is in the positive for IUPUI. And then when you look at Sarah Lounsbury, the senior from Lee Summit, Missouri, she's also 2-4 with her wins coming on courts 5 and court 6. So that's somewhere to watch out for on those lower courts. Maybe stealing a point or two in an effort to come into Murfreesboro and come away with a win.
Zachary, talk to me about how big you think this doubles point is going to end up being for how this match plays out.
Well, that is something that last match Coach Taylor said that they preach for the Blue Raiders. And if you're IUPUI, you haven't gotten it all year. So you're immediately going down into every single match down 0-1. So that means you have to win 4 of the 6 courts, and that's hard to do. So if you're MTSU, you try and take advantage of that and get back in the win column. You lost ETSU here 0-7 the other day, so now something that you're looking for is trying to bounce back and get back into that win column. So 1-5 on the year, the win was at Georgia State for the Blue Raiders, so they are just looking for any momentum whatsoever. This could be a get-right game for the Blue Raiders or for IUPUI. This is 2 teams in desperate need of a win.
Yeah, and too, to bounce off that, I don't really even think, necessarily you have to even think about, okay, hey, like we have to go out and get like a quality win. We need to upset someone huge, in the rankings or something. You just got to get a win. A win is a win. You can't be getting too, ambitious or anything along those lines.
No, and definitely just any win whatsoever, just trying to get momentum. Just get some momentum where there's been no momentum really for either of these teams all year. So get that momentum, get yourself going, and then all of a sudden you could look at yourself 3-4 matches down the road and like, oh, well, we've won 3-4 matches in a row, and all it takes is one. Sometimes the hardest match to win is your first match. It's your first one. So if you're IUPUI, you're trying to get on the board. You had a tough past few seasons, 2-12 last year, 6-16 the year before. So they need to get some momentum going.
Yeah, and we've seen it in other sports too, where teams, are off to a, rocky start, and then they get a win here, they get a win there, and then all of a sudden, oh, look, we've won 6 in a row, we've won 7 in a row. We've turned the season around just like that. So I definitely think, for both teams, that's what they're looking for.
And again, going back to the doubles point, we don't want to over talk about it, but you really can't. You saw that last match with the Blue Raiders. They lost that doubles point, and it looks like that they were out of momentum. They were out of steam. They're like, it kind of crushed them for the singles play. A lot of their matches, they went down in singles. They lost that first set. They lost 4 of the 6 first sets in the singles matches. So something where they had to dominate, they weren't able to because of that doubles point killed the momentum, maybe killed the confidence.
Yeah.
So,
and you talk too, you don't want to talk too much about doubles point, but it really is, that's been a focus for the women's and the men's team. We heard it from both coaches, about how important that doubles point is for setting the tone. And that's got, it's got to play a little bit into the players' psyche as well. The coaches are hammering it so much, hey, we need to come out, let's get to a strong start, let's win this doubles point. You come out, you're not able to secure it, and now you're thinking, oh, we're in a hole. We're in a hole. When you can't be thinking like that. Because it's an important point. Don't get me wrong, it is an important point, but it's a point. It's just a point. The match isn't over yet.
Definitely, and just sometimes when you lose that doubles point, you try and push too much. You're pushing. You're saying, "Hey, we've got to get this singles match," and that's causing you to make those unforced errors that Coach Teo was talking about last match as well. Just saying, "Hey, we've got to take our time. We got to control what we can control," and they didn't do that last match. They tried to force things and went to unforced error after unforced error after unforced error. And then before you knew it, you're looking up at the scoreboard and you lost the first set or you lost the second set. So just take your time, calm down. Just control what you can control.
Yeah, because, dude, you're talking about those unforced errors. When you're trying to do too much, the other team's going to notice that. Their other team's coaches are going to see that. And they're going to be telling their players, hey, you're going to see opportunities. They're going to give you opportunities to take advantage of their mistakes. So, and we're about to have Coach on. Sorry about that.
And it's... Hey, Coach, how are you today?
Doing good.
Good. Coming off of last match, what are you looking forward to in this coming match?
Well, last match, it became a grim realization the amount of errors my girls were playing after reviewing all their matches. So we really worked on the last week. It's really about managing your errors, high level of focus, and making your opponent beat you. We just sometimes beat ourselves and don't give our opponent a chance to beat us. And we're really working on getting our mindset ready for that and just playing a lot of points in some longer rallies.
Coach, there's been a lot of talk about, that first doubles point, that being a real important way to get the match started and get momentum on your side. Is that still a focus going into this matchup?
Look, that's always a focus. That's a given. In any match you see or any college match that's going to start with doubles, that is always the focus because it creates the momentum at the beginning. So whether or not we win it is the issue, right? We start off with it or not, and then we got to bounce back. But we always want to win that doubles point.
Yes, Coach. What are you most looking forward to seeing out of the match today from your players?
I changed up the doubles. When we talk about how important doubles is, sometimes I just don't have the right mixture. And so I've moved around a few doubles pairings, and I really want to see how these two different pairings pair up and how they play, in matches. So that's really what I'm going to be looking forward to watch at the beginning of this match.
Coach, what impressed you from your freshman and sophomore in their first home match last week?
Ellie?
Yeah, Ellie.
Ellie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Was it doubles? I can't remember now.
Yes, ma'am. She played.
Okay.
She played doubles court 3.
Yes. I was on that court. Okay. you know, Ellie has a lot of pros, and she comes with a lot of experience in doubles. And right now, we're just playing catch up because she was out all fall, and so we're playing catch up with a lot of college doubles knowledge. So she's getting it gradually but surely, and we're hoping today's match she shows that she's doing just a little bit better. I've actually paired her up with Zani and moved her up to 2 doubles because of how well she actually is playing.
Good, Coach. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time and good luck today.
Thank you.
That is head coach Teo Bailey Duval.
Yeah, again, appreciate her taking time to talk to us before the matchup starts. Right before the match starts. We're getting ready to go.
Yeah, we're really, really close. We're still not 100% sure if they're going to give them a few more minutes to warm up because, of
the
course,
late arrival,
IUPUI it didn't come until 12:15. But looks like we may be heading to our first break.
Yes, we are. So we'll be back here momentarily.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet far. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2. Oh!
I'm going to that game.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
So many men and women that have served that expected to be able to have their tuition or certain assistance being given to them, and that money evaporated. With the establishment of the general fund is to make sure that all those men and women can get through MTSU and pursue what they thought they could do when they came on back.
We're extremely proud that the Predators have identified the need to help make this fund one of the best at our university for our veterans.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're getting ready to get started with doubles action here for today. And here's our lineup for the doubles matchup. On court 1, we have Noel Morrow and Lee Bernard. They're facing off against Bernard and Hayward. Then on court 2, we have Ellie Swarbrick and Zany Bernard. They're facing off against Stankovic. Stankovic, thank you. And Lansbury. Then on court 3, we have Lovestar Alexis and Lily Smith. And they are facing off against Krakowski and Mata, yeah.
Should be some interesting matchups. The two big ones are Noel playing on court 1 and Ellie on court 2, paired up with Lee and Zani. So that's something to keep your eyes on. And then potentially there's been an update to play site from what we've been hearing, and the scores should be coming at the bottom of the screen once play starts. So that's something everyone's excited for. I know Coach Callie of the men's team was down there watching intensely, hoping that it would come up. And it's better for the parents as well. You know, watching your kid, you take a quick break and you come back, you don't know the game score. So
yeah, and too, 'cause, I mean, it can take some time to get updates in, especially because, I mean, there's a lot of action going on. So yeah, that's definitely is nice.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the pre-match meeting at the net? We're looking at court 1 again. That is Noel Morrow and Lee Bernard facing off against Bernard and Hayward of IUPUI. The doubles point has been very elusive for both of these teams, though, as MTSU has only won a couple where IUPUI hasn't won a doubles point yet. Even in their win against Bellarmine, they didn't get that doubles point. They won 5 of the 6 single courts, but they didn't win the single doubles point.
Yeah, and again, like we were talking about in the pregame, you know, it's got to be, and even like Coach said, there's, you know, that's always a focus, is getting that doubles point, and you know, it's like you were talking about earlier, you know, it's like, you don't want to seem like you're talking about it too much, but again, I mean, it really is, you know, it sets the tone for all these matches, and its importance can't be overstated. It really can't.
Oh, from Lee. What a shot down the line there. Starting off strong for the Lady Raiders. 15 love, but it doesn't look like the scoreboard's up, so.
We will keep an eye on that for sure.
We will keep you updated. Oh, what a shot there from IUPUI. Skimmed the top of the net, kept that one in.
Yeah, and once that got over, there was really nothing to be done on the MTSU side of things on that one.
Oh, that's deep. Oh, quick break on court number 2. That's in the net 30-30 game score here, but it looks like there's a quick break on number 2 as Ellie and Zani is up a break already, 1-0. Huge momentum.
Yeah, definitely off to a fast start over there.
Huge momentum on court number 2 for the Blue Raiders. And it's a 30-40 game score here with a chance to go to a break.
And we're going to be heading over to court 2 real quick, check out the action that's going on over there.
as it looked like that there was a 30-40 game score on court number 1, but we are going to go to that court number 2 where we are watching Zani serving. Oh, what a shot from Ellie. Oh, and they're calling that out.
That one looked close. IUPUI definitely looked happy with the call.
Quick break on court number 1 as well. Noel and Lee are now up a break on court number 1.
One thing noticing here earlier, the players for IUPUI, they seem loose. They seem ready to go. You know, we were talking about earlier. They arrived at 12:15, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, 12:15. That was the reason. Had a little slight delay on the start. The match started 1:15. Give them a little more time to get stretched out, ready to go.
So that's serve from Lee. Fault.
Yeah, we'll try it again.
That's deep from Lee, as it looks like on court number 2, Lee broke right back. Excuse me, not Lee, but IUPUI broke Lee's serve to make that set score 1-1 again, back to on serve. And a break on court number 3, as it looks like MTSU's now up 2-love on 3. Good overhand there from Zani. Trying to break back after swapping break to start the match.
Yeah, definitely some back and forth going on here early.
I think I misspoke a minute ago. It was Ellie and Zani that dropped that break, not Lee and Noel. As that one is out. Ellie watched that one like a hawk to make sure that one stayed wide as it did. Another second serve here coming from IUPUI.
After this, I think we're gonna go check out the action going on court 3. Take a look over there, see how that's going.
Oh,
Some frustration there from IUPUI.
definitely. And then, so early on courts 1, 2, and 3, MTSU went up that early break, and it looks like on court number 2, of course, that IUPUI broke back, but we're now watching Lily Sophie Schmidt and Left Star Alexis on court number 3. Oh,
Good exchange there. Blue Raiders get the better end of it that time.
as it looked like Mata tried the overhand there right into the net. Good serve there from Lily Sophie. Mata had no shot at that one. And it looks like they're going to a changeover, so it looks like we may be changing courts as well while they're in that changeover. Looks like court number 1.
Court number 1 it is.
Court number 1 it is. Noelle and Lee right there. And it's so far, it's looking like it has really benefited the Blue Raiders to switch up that doubles lineup, keep it fresh, you know, and then just, you know, as Coach Teo talked about, just like, you know, making sure, like, getting some momentum.
And again, you know, we've said it a lot already. We're probably going to keep saying it. It's, you know, the momentum is huge with this doubles point.
And that was into the net, and it looks like we're going to a changeover on court number 1, where that score is now 3-0 with MTSU up 2 break points. So let's try this again. Let's change over to court number 3, court number 2, excuse me, and see what happens.
Yeah, should be heading over there.
Don't have any luck right now.
Yeah, let's say we're just court hopping at the moment.
It's like channel surfing.
Yes.
Court surfing. MTSU went back up a break on court number 2. So now it's 2-1 with Ellie Swarbrick serving.
Some real power in those shots right there.
What a forehand from Ellie. The
Okay.
freshman.
You can definitely tell Ellie. I think she wanted that. I think she wanted that point right there.
Ellie's looking for her first doubles match win of the year. And a dual single. And she hasn't won a dual singles match yet either. Maybe a teaser for, look out for her on court number 6 later on. That is deep. It looks like that one got maybe 30 love. On court number, quick scores update, court number 1, it is 3 love with the Blue Raiders up 2 breaks. And that one is wide as well. And it looks like on court number 2, as we're watching right now, it is 3-1 with MTSU up a break. And court number 3, it is 3 to love, where MTSU is up a single break. Serves deep.
We'll try it again.
It's a double fault. Three faults in a row there. As that one is deep. Another double fault. 30 love. And another break on court number 3 where the Blue Raiders go up 4 to love. 4-0.
Gotta love that. Gotta, coach gotta be happy with the strong start here, but also gotta know still gotta finish.
5 straight. After 5 straight faults, it goes to.
And looks like we're gonna be switching over to court 3 here. Check
Court
out the
3
action.
looks like, it looks like the Blue Raiders are serving. And it's Love Star serving. Oh, good rally there.
That was a great back and forth. Again, MTSU getting the better end of it though.
Like Lily Sophie may have just nicked that ball before it got to Love Star. Ace there from Love Star, and it looks like they're going to another changeover, so maybe we can change over to court number 1 and try our luck this time with court number 1.
Yeah, see if we can stay there for a little bit, or if we have to flip back over again.
Yeah. It's going back to court number 1. And it looks like there's a break back on court number 1 where the score is now 3-1, but MTSU is still up a singular break. We may want to get over to court number 3 really soon, though, before that whole set gets done with, as MTSU's up 5-love in that set. That one's deep.
Yep, ask and you shall receive. We're going to swing over to court 3.
Where, again, that is Love Star and Lily Sophie Schmidt. Looks like that's a double fault. As you see, head coach Jason Suska changing courts right there.
With a little pep in his step as well, as we see him running off screen
He
there.
must have saw something on court 1.
Yes.
That one's deep. That's 3 in a row. 3 faults in a row. Again, right now it looks like that is Krakowski serving for court 3's life right now for IUPUI.
Looks like it's going to be another double fault. Seen a couple of those from IUPUI.
Hit right down the line there, as it looks like the Blue Raiders topped the Jaguars on court number 3, winning that win 6-0. A good old bagel to start off.
Yeah, you know, coaches got to love that.
Definitely. And it looks like we may head to court number 2 now, where you have...
Will we stay there, though? That's
Will we stay there? There's a 50-50 shot.
Yes. As we whittle down the courts here. Definitely a lot of movement here early.
And it's 5-1 on court number 2, excuse me, where they play on court number 5,
That's
of course.
That's a corner 5. Getting a little ahead of herself there.
Oh, man. I apologize for that, but the Jaguars are serving for their lives on this court as well. Another break on court 1 is now it's 4-1. They get that break back and are up 2 breaks again.
Yep, always nice to have that little bit of breathing room.
Oh, what a serve there.
Good serve there.
Right down the tee.
That's one thing really you don't realize how much ground that is to cover until you're down there on the court, and it's, you know,
It's wide.
These Division I athletes, they can make it look easy, but when you get down the court and you realize, yeah, that's
That's a double fault. Yeah, no. Serve's coming in a lot faster than you think it is.
Doubles they suspect, most likely. We'll double check, but you can say you could say pitch it to break. So go to that page to pitch to break. So get ready for that. There you go. That's the end of the doubles point. The Blue Raiders take it on courts 2 and 3. But talk a little bit more right now.
So it looks like, again, the Jaguars are trying to fight off the doubles point right now. Trying to stay in it. Back-to-back overhands there from the Blue Raiders. Zani Bernard. And again, just a reminder, on court 3, Love Star Alexis and Lily Sophie Schmidt won their doubles match 6-love. So if MTSU can get this break and win 6-1, they will take the all-important doubles point.
And there that is again, saying it's important.
Just wide. So it was just wide there from IUPUI. That's a deep hit, and it looks like the Jaguars fend off for right now the doubles point, and it looks like they're going to that changeover. So again, we're changing back over to court number one.
Court number 1. Definitely a lot of switch over.
Again, this is Noel Morrow and Lee Bernard on court number 1 for the Blue Raiders, facing off against Bernard and Hayward of the Jaguars.
Yeah, and if you're the Jaguars right now, you can't be thinking about what's happened on the other courts. You know, you just got to be focused on what you can control.
And just like we changed over to court 1, we're changing back over to court number 2.
Yeah, we're getting used to this.
This is like a long rally. We just keep flipping back
and forth.
We go where the action goes.
No real other way to do it, is there? Good crowd out today here to support the Blue Raiders.
Oh, what an angle. Zani.
Yeah,
MTSU serving for the match.
Yeah, after the Jaguars right there, really nothing to do about that.
He's got to make sure if you're hitting at the person at the net, you've got to put a lot of power behind it. There wasn't much power behind that shot. Now that's what you could also do. Go right down the line.
Yes.
What a backhand there from the Jaguars.
It's like, well, I tried hitting it right at you, and that didn't work out, so I'm just going to go away.
That's right there. Oh, that didn't go over the net. So MTSU takes that point. The game point, not the game per se. Kind of tricked me as well. But MTSU's now up 5-1, also on court 1. And then that is the match on court number. No, it's not the match on court number 1. 2, excuse me. Match point. I misheard that. That's my bad. 40-15 match point on court number 2.
Hey, it's all good. Got it right.
In the end, we got it right.
Yes.
Again, Ellie serving for the match. Wasn't able to successfully return the serve there. And I think we may be changing over to court number 1 real quick. Even though MTSU has won that doubles point already, we may switch over and see the end of that. We're going straight to
we're going straight to court 1.
From our reports, we've heard that this is game point. MTSU's up 5-1. Oh, what a forehand. 2-5 now. So our reports were wrong.
And again, MTSU has secured that all-important doubles point.
And now we're going to see if they're going to suspend play or keep playing. And it looks like we're going to keep playing as of right now.
Yeah, so, well, we've said it repeatedly now, talking about that all-important doubles point, but the Blue Raiders, they get it. They get the job done.
They do get the job done, and that was a big, big doubles point for MTSU. Get some momentum. And, again, IUPUI has still yet to win a doubles point all year. So, MTSU helped that trend continue, and they got themselves a little momentum while they were at it.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating for them on the other side because, they've got to want to get that off their back. But it looks like they're going to have to wait a little while longer to get another opportunity to get that off their back. And we're going to switch back over to
court 1.
Again, Blue Raiders winning on court 2 and 3. MTSU with the serve right here.
Oh. So it looks like the men's team is now upstairs for both the Louisville and MTSU watching the end of this doubles point on court 1. Well, Morrow is serving. Again, if you're going to hit it at the front woman of the doubles, then you've got to put a lot of power on it. And there was absolutely no power on that one. And that's just an easy put away there for the Jaguars.
Yeah, if they're gonna stay there, you gotta give them a reason to get out of the way, or think twice about it at least.
Looks like on court number 1, that could be break point. That was a good job there from Lee and Noel. Again, the Blue Lady Raiders are trying to finish off this doubles point, winning all 3 courts.
Yeah, it certainly can't hurt the momentum if they did go ahead and take this court as well, even though they already have secured that doubles point on the other courts.
That first serve looked a little deep. I mean, that's a double fault to get broken on court number 1. As Bernard and Hayward successfully fend off the serve there from Noel Morrow. Yeah, it's going to be love 15 right there. Good job there from Noel. What a backhand right down the line. You see Lee frustrated with herself for not even attempting to get that one.
Yeah, definitely some regret after that one went by her.
She won't let that one go next time.
Yeah, I'd say Coach went over, talked to her, so I'd imagine probably saying something similar. Oh.
You saw the Jaguars. Brown Hayward there get a little nervous looking at that one.
A little flip of the racket. I think she's okay.
Good there from Lee. Good shot there from Lee.
Now see that did have some power behind it, but Lee was still able to send it back where it came from.
Mm-hmm. Again, a win here will give MTSU wins on all 3 doubles courts. It looks like this next point is match point for the Blue Raiders.
Yeah, let's see if they can put it away here on this court.
And this is Deuce deciding point, and of course the receiver gets the choice here. And it looks like Lee is going to decide to take it. And that looks as wide. And looks like MTSU won on all 3 courts.
Yep, and with that, we're at the end of doubles play. So we got the Blue Raiders. They take the doubles point. They won on all 3 courts, but courts 2 and 3, they did finish first, so those were the securing courts. We're going to take another short break, and when we be back, we'll have singles action here for you. You're watching... excuse me.
You're fine.
You're watching Blue Raider Tennis on c.usa.tv. This is MTN Sports. See you back here.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2.
I'm going to that game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Adams Tennis Complex. We're moments away from the start of singles play. Actually, I believe we might even be started. Let's get you those court assignments real quick. On court one, we got Lee Bernard. She is facing Stakovic. Then on court two, we got Muskin Gupta. She is facing off against Megan Bernard. Then on court three, we've got Love Star Alexis. She's going against Sarah Consberry. Sorry about that. That is my fault. Didn't take that note very well. Then we got on court four, we got Zanny Bernard. She's going against Samantha Hayward. Over on court five, we have Morrow. She's facing off against Marta Krakowski. And then finally on court six, we have Ellie Swarbrick, and she is going against Diga Mata. And we're going to swing over. Dia. My apologies. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate that, Zachary.
And we're starting on court 3 with Love Star Alexis and Sarah Lounsbury.
Oh, correction, court 2. We're on court 2 right now.
So I think the change came. I don't think Muskan is playing in the singles lineup.
Okay, seems like we've had some changes from the lineup that we were given to start.
And that's deep.
Okay, yes, we do have some changes. We will get those to you as quickly as possible. Okay, here is the updated court assignments. Lee, she's still on court 1. On court 2, we have Love Star Alexis. On court 3, we have Zany Bernard. Court 4, we have Noelle Morrow. Court 5, Lily Sophie Schmidt. And then court 6, Ellie Swarbrick is on court 6. Yeah, we apologize for that. We just got those court updates. At least we did get the court updates, and we weren't just sitting here rattling off with the old assignments.
Of course, yeah. That's wide there from Bernard. It looks like it's a break on 4 where Noelle, who was originally slated to play on court 5, has moved up to court 4. That one is deep there from Bernard. And MTSU has the advantage on all 6 courts, winning the first game in every single court. And looks like we may switch over back to court number 3. And it looks like we are going to go to court 4, actually, because of just talking about Noelle moving up to that 4th court. And then, I mean, that's a great start for the Blue Raiders.
Oh, yeah, you got to love jumping off to the early start, you know, especially after, winning the doubles point. You don't want to lull back and okay, hey, we got the point, that's great. Got to stay focused.
As that one is deep. Noelle's looking really good so far on court number 4, as she is up 2-love on 4, and on court 1 it looks like Lee is up a break. On court 6, Ellie is up a break. And again, like we said, Lee is up that break 2-love on court 1. 2-1. And again, on court 6, Ellie is up that break as well, and that game score is 2-0. excuse me, set score is 2-0. Got a little ahead of myself. Ooh. So it looks like that one was out. Maybe. Cut at the worst time possible.
Yes, it did.
So again, with the court assignments, what happened was Muskan Gupta was taken out. So everyone on courts 3, 4, and 5 moved up a court. Oh, long rally, and then Noel just wasn't able to capitalize there. But the big thing is on court 5, Lily Sophie Schmidt slid in to the top 6 courts where she was originally slated to not play singles today.
Over on court 3, it's all tied up 1-1. MTSU leading all of the courts.
Good forehand there from Noel. Oh, that was a good backhand down the line there from Samantha Hayward. And that court is now tied 1-1 as they're still on serve. Let's switch over to court number 6. Let's see Ellie Swarbrick right now play. She looks like she's playing really well at the moment, up 3-love.
Yeah. Should be interesting to see, too, because with all the other changes, Ellie, her and Lee, they're the only ones that stayed put right where they
yes.
were initially.
Well, actually, they're in a changeover on court 6. So let's go over to court number 1. Actually, let's not go to court 1 because they just went to a changeover. And we are going back to court 6 as they are getting back from their changeover. So, right where we started.
Yes. We took the scenic route to court number 6.
Ellie's ready. The freshman from Hawkinsdale, Australia. And MTSU leads on all courts right now. See Ellie laughing and cutting up there. She was, looks like she was looking up at the men's players, the Blue Raiders, right there. Well, haven't really seen that before. As that looks like how Diamata serves on court number 6. That one is deep there from Ellie. Ellie tried the backhand there and just wasn't able to get that one over the net. Oh, right down the line there from Ellie. Perfectly placed. Goes up another break.
I'd say
Let's go
that
to
one didn't have problems getting over the net.
Let's go to court number 1, where Lee is facing off against Christina Stankovic.
See how the action's going on over here. See how Lee is holding up.
Stankovic is serving. That one is deep there from Bernard.
We're all tied up on this court right now, 2-2.
On serve, of course. Up breaks on 2, 4, and 6. Every other court is on serve. The Jaguars are looking for their first win on court number 1 all year.
And we're going to be heading over to court 5, see how Lily is holding up over there.
From what we've been hearing from the reaction from court 5, it looks like she's made some pretty good shots.
Yes,
but again,
definitely.
we haven't seen, so we don't really know.
Yeah, the fans here at Adams Tennis Complex have been letting us know, though.
Yes, and again, Lily Sophie Schmitz facing off against Marta Kokarski. That one is wide there. And on court 6, it looks like Ellie Swarbrick got another point and is up 5-0, where Mata is serving to try and keep the set alive. after this serve, looks like we're going back to court 6. Oh, that's looks like a double fault there, and we are about to go back to court number 6, where we're gonna try and see Ellie Swarbrick try and break Mata to take the first set 6-0. Get a bagel.
Let's see if we can, or if she can, deliver on that bagel, as you were saying.
That's like a court 5. And, Sophie Schmidt is up a break. Up break on 2, 4, 5, and 6 right now. And as a let. In men, again, in women's tennis, college tennis, they play lets. In men's, they do not, as that is a fault. And that is a double fault. Ellie Swarbrick right now is just dominating court number 6. That one is deep there from Ellie. And it looks like we've got update from court number 6 where Mata looks like she was serving overhanded in doubles and then injured her shoulder in doubles, which is causing her to serve underhanded here. That one's wide. You can see her favor her left shoulder in between, her right shoulder in between points as she sits down, and that looks like that set on court number 6. Ellie Swarbrick takes the set 6-0, that bagel, and it looks like we're going to go to court 4.
Let's see how the action is going down over there. I'd say we were on court 6 for a while there.
Yes.
As Ellie takes care of business.
Ellie's looking, again, for her first single duel match of her career. College career, of course.
Yeah.
It's 4-0 on court 2. 4-1 right here for Noel. As that one is deep, and it looks like we have an update on court number 6.
Yep, looks like over on court 6 that has been defaulted, so that is court 6's point for the Blue Raiders. Looks like the whatever injury that, her right shoulder, whatever severity that is, for Mata, but it looks like her day's done.
It
So,
does. And that gives Ellie her first dual match singles win of her college career. Mata looks like she's being looked at by MTSU's training staff at the moment, and if we get an update, we will relay it.
yeah, hope she's okay.
Big shot there from Noel. Just a reminder, the set score on this court is 5-1. Court beside her, Love Star Alexis, is up 5-0. Noel. Great shot there from Noel. Really looking sharp today.
Court 1.
Oh, good backhand there from Hayward.
Court 1 update. Currently tied 3-3 over there. It's the only court MTSU does not have the lead on. Apologies about jumped the gun a little bit there on that update. Just so excited to get these updates in.
All the updates are coming in fast and furious, so.
Yes. It's like if we don't get these out, there's going to be 2 more come in.
That one is wide from Noel. That one is deep there, and looks like that's a set. 6-1 on court number 5. 4, excuse me. Potentially, we can go. It looks like we're going to court number 5.
Yep, head number court 5. See how Lily's doing over there.
Huge update on court number 1, where Lee Bernard just went up a break on Christina Stankovic. With the set score there, 3-4 in favor of MTSU. Well, we got false information. We went down a break on 4. So Stankovic is up 4-3 serving with the break. Now, as court 5 is in the changeover, is that it's 5-1 still. So we're coming back to us. As that was miscommunication there. So we're going to court 2. And the second set is 4-4.
There's a lot going on right now. A lot happening. A little confusion.
There's a lot happening. A lot of numbers being thrown at us. We are on court number 2, where that set is actually 5-0. Now it's 5-5 on court 2. It's 5-1, where it's 5-1 on court number 2. The miscommunication came on the scoreboard where they put it up 5-5 on the scoreboard, and it was a mess up, so it went back down to 5-1. So I had to reset the whole scoreboard for that.
We apologize to that, folks, for getting it squared away here.
A lot of numbers getting thrown at us at once. So again, an update on court 4. That set ended 6-1. On court 6, MTSU won that set 6-0. MTSU is up on court 2, 5-1. Serving for the set, and on court 3, that score is 5-2, with MTSU up. The only set MTSU is trailing in is on court number 1, where that is 3-4 set score. Let's start right there. Just wasn't able to get that one over the net. Looks like she tried a drop shot. As that one is not able to be returned, and Left Star takes that first set by a score of 6-1.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little frustration there coming from UPI.
I would have been frustrated too looking at the scoreboard, looking up and it says 5-5. Next time you look up, it's 5-1.
Yeah. With that, we're going to be heading over to court number 3.
And looks like that's the set on court number 3. Rosani Bernard takes that first set over Sarah Lounsbury. Again, the senior from Midstream, South Africa. 6-2 is that final set score. The only courts now still in court 1 is court 1, where MTSU is trailing, and court number 5.
Yeah. Over on court 1, been trailing for a bit over there, but it's kind of must have been back and forth.
And MT just took the set on court number 5, so now the only court that is not in the second set is court 1. Why don't we take a look at that one?
Yeah, let's go check out court number 1. Again, lots of back and forth over there.
And again on court number 1, Lee is down 5-3 with Christina Stankovic. Lee is serving right now to try and get that set to 4-5. That one is wide from Stankovic. Their turn was good enough to, looks like it handcuffed Lee a little bit. And that is now 4-5 with Lee being able to, extend that set into trying to, she's got to get this break now from Christina Stankovic.
Is there anything in particular looking for Lee here as she tries to work her way back?
Well, she's got to get this break. She looks like she's getting a little momentum as this match is starting to wear on just a little bit. They won the doubles point, got all that momentum, and again, you took the first set on 5 of the 6 sets. First set in 5 of the 6 courts. So it's looking really well for your chances. I mean, you just gotta keep doing what you're doing, Philly. You have to get back on the right track. You know what you're capable of. Let's go back to court 1 actually, because I think they just got done with their changeover. Let's see if Lee can extend the set. Again, Lee is the twin of Zani, and they are both from seniors from midstream Africa. In court 4, it looks like Noah Morrow is continuing the dominance as she is already up 2-0 on court 4, up that break. And that one's deep there. Lee's doing her best. And then on court number 2, looks like Love Star Alexis is up a break, but Lee's doing her best to extend this set. Looks like the return there from Lee was just a little deep. Sophie Schmidt held her serve to start the second set, so she's up 1-0 there. Again, Lee's doing a good job of this in this game of trying to force Stankovic into errors. Again, this is only Stankovic's second match, on court 1 this season. Oh, that was a good forehand there from Stankovic. Cross court, no chance there for Lee.
Yeah, you can even see it on her face. Like, as soon as that ball's coming in, she's like, "Yeah, not getting that one."
it was like, is that break point on court 1?
Yep.
And it looks like it may be. Yes, it is. Big break there on court number 1 for Lee. Back up to 5-5.
Yep. Down 3-5 at one point.
That was just a little deep there from Lee. Good forehand there from Lee. She's feeling it right now. What a forehand.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she's got into a groove right here.
Right down the line from Lee. What a shot.
Yeah, if you're Stankovic right here, you got to find a way to kind of weather the storm that is Lee right now. I mean, she's coming right at her.
Just a great serve there from Lee. Like, nothing Stankovic can do right now. When Lee's playing like this on top of her game, she's very tough to beat.
Yeah, and if you're Stankovic too, you got to be thinking, like, might be going through her head, like, what happened? You know, I was up 5-3, and then all of a sudden, what, you know?
Double fault there from Lee. Okay, yeah, we're about to go over to court number 2, where Love Star Alexis.
Yeah, see how Love Star is doing over there on court 2.
And we are about to go over to court number 2 again. Love Star Alexis versus Megan Bernard. Love Star is up in that match. 1-0 set score, 2-0 game score. Love Star tried that backhand, just wasn't able to get enough on it to get over the net. That one is wide, and looks like we're going to go straight over to court number 1, where they're changing over. As on number 1, Lee goes up 6-5, and again, Stankovic is going to be serving to go into a tiebreak after the changeover.
Now, if you're Stankovic right now, what's going through your mind?
If I'm Stankovic right now, I'm thinking, what in the world's happening? Lee has really controlled the tempo and then just the pace of the past 3 games. So it's just Stankovic's just got to calm down, relax.
Also, we're back on court 2.
That's deep there from left start. It looks like that one is 2-1 on court number 2, and it looks like we're going to go back to court 1, where Stankovic is going to try and fend off Lee to send the set into a tiebreaker.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, right now, I mean, if you're Stankovic, I mean, this tide that's just come in from Lee, I mean, it's just got to be thinking, you know, what happened?
He right now is just really controlling it. And it looks like Lily Sophie Schmidt is up 3-0 on the second set on court number 5. Up one break, excuse me, not tie break. The tie break's on my mind because, and we are looking at court number 2 as they're in that changeover. Back to court 1. And then that cross-court forehand shot there from Stankovic was not able to stay in. Again, Lee has done really, really well. It's 15-30 right now on court 1. $30 all there. Lee just hits that one into the net. And again, Lee is just now 2 points away from breaking for the set.
Yeah, that's one Stankovic. Looked like there was a little bit of relief there as she turned around. And then there's a little frustration to go along with that relief.
She's just trying to keep herself on her toes. That one is deep, so now that is 30-40. So if Lee right now gets this next point, this break point, I should say, she wins the set and gives MTSU the set on the first out all 6 courts. Big overhand for the set there. MTSU takes this first set on all 6 courts. But now, looking at court number 4, Noel, after going up 3-0, is now up 3-2. But we're going to go and look over at court number 5 now, where Lily Sophie Schmidt has really done a good job with this set so far. The first set, of course, as well. She dominated that first set. but she's still dominated in this second set as she is up 3-0. As she looks like she is from Germany, the sophomore. And then all twos on court 2, where Love Star Alexis is up 2-2. And again, that court is also in the second set. 4 twos there. That's a lot of twos. And Sophie Schmidt just went up 4-0 on this court. And it looks like now we're going to all the twos, and you know, court 2, set 2, is tied 2-2.
2-2. Makes it easier to remember.
Yeah.
You just gotta try not to get tongue twisted.
Exactly. That's a lot of twos. Again. Again, the junior from Montreal, Canada. And then on the court right next to Love Star right now, court 4, that set score is 4-2, where Noelle Morrow is facing off against Marta Krakowski. And it looks like, while this is in a changeover, let's go to court 5, where that set is 5-0.
Yeah, definitely. Lily seems to be in control over there on court 5.
So yeah, I think we're gonna go over there. Excuse me, they're still in a changeover.
Of course.
So we're gonna go to court number 1, where we just saw Lee pull out the big first set victory there.
Yeah, big comeback over there. It's got to be frustrating for Stankovic over there.
Lee wasn't able to get that one over. As they are also going to change over, so let's change over to court 4, where that score is 5-2. Well, no, we're not going to court 4. They're on a break. They're on a changeover. So
Yeah, I find it funny. You know, I feel like every time we're switching over to a court, it's like, oh, let's break.
Nope, changeover.
Yep.
That went to changeover. It seems, well, it looks like MTSU right now is looking really, really well as we're about to go to court number 5, but they're doing a good job. They've won the first set on all 6 courts. Of course, they won court 6. Ellie got her first dual match collegiate win, singles match win, due to that default from Mata.
Again, Mata has a right shoulder injury. If we get more details, we will let you know.
And again, I think we're about to go to court 4 right now.
I think we're going to swing over there.
Where it looks like Noel Morrow is going to be serving for the set where that is 5-0. It looks like that one was called wide. But the junior from Marietta, Georgia right now has really dominated the second set. That was a great backhand there from Samantha Hayward. And we messed up the score on court 4. This one is 5-2. Court 5 is where it is 5-0. Oh, good forehand there from Morrow. That was a good serve there from Morrow. That one is wide there, and this may be match point for Noel.
Yeah, and it looked like there was some frustration there coming from Hayward as soon as she sent that one back across the net.
This is and it's now 5-3 here on court 4, but it is 5-1 in the second set on court number 5, where MTSU will be serving for the set. And again, Noel right now is serving for the match on court number 4. Right down the line, back-to-back forehands there from Noel. Goes up 30-love. That one is deep. Now match point here on court number 4. 40 love. That's 40-15 now on court 4. And that is deep, and Noel wins the match on court 4. And now we're going to go quick to court 5 because that one is really close as well to ending it. Being over as Lily Sophie Schmidt is serving for the match, where that one is 5-1. And court 2, Love Star is up 5-2. If Lily Sophie Schmidt right here can keep her serve, the Blue Raiders will clinch the match 4-0. They may play it out though. What a shot there from Lily Sophie. Updates on court 2 and court number 3, where it looks like Love Star and Zani are both up 5-2. Love Star is serving for the match on 2. Where it looks like on court number 3, Sarah Lounsbury is serving to keep the match alive. That one is deep, and then that is the clinch on court number 5. So it's 4-0, and it looks like they will play it out. And again, MTSU won on courts 4, 5, and 6 after winning the doubles match. So they won the dual team match. So it looks like we're going back to court number 3, where the current score is 5-2.
You know, it's got to feel good. Go ahead and secure the team win.
Definitely did good momentum boost for the Lady Raiders. Good forehand there from Zani. Forced Sarah to her backhand. And it looks like that score is left 15 because it looks like they just got out of that changeover. And it looks like we're going to go to court 2, where Love Star is serving for the set. And not only the set, but her individual match win that would put MTSU up 5-0.
Yeah, and you know, to MTSU, I think it'd be a big confidence boost if they go ahead and take it 7-0. Get the bagel, as you would say.
Caught Megan leaning one way. Love Star put it the other for a great forehand. Again, Love Star is serving for a chance to go up 5-0 in the match. Team match. Team duel match.
Frustration there from Love Star.
Again, Love Star has kind of struggled with her backhand today. And looks like on court 3, that is the match, 6-2, 6-2. And again, 6-2, 6-2 makes the team score 5-0. Match point on court number 2 to make it 6-0. And it is deuce, match point, receiver's choice.
Closing in on the coveted 7-0.
It is now 5-3 on court 2. As Bernard staves off match point. Court 1 is the only other match in progress right now where Lee Bernard and Christina Stankovic are tied at the set score 2-2 after Lee took that first set 7-5. And we're going to keep it here till this match is over, and then we're going to wrap it up on court 1.
Yeah, we're on court 1 again. Bernard and Stankovic, I mean, they be going back and forth. As I say that, on court 1 they are tied 2-2 currently. So the back and forth continues. We'll see if that that trend keeps going, or if one of them is able to pull away.
Don't know if that was out or not. Yes, there's a little deep there from Bernard. Good shot there from Bernard. MTSU goes up a break on court 1. That shot is deep.
An update on the team score. MTSU is currently up 5-0. They've already secured the team win. We're still on court 2 with Love Star.
MTSU looking for their first 7-0 win all year. Their only win came versus Georgia State, where they won 4-1. Bernard right there is not looking happy with herself. Looks like she thinks that that's one that got away.
Yeah, it got to be frustrating too because one of those just skipped over the net for Love Star. So after seeing that and then not getting the point, got to be frustrating.
That one is wide there. It looks like this was maybe match point for Love Star to go up 6-0. Deuce deciding point on court number 2. Again, receiver's choice. That is match on 2. Left Star takes that one 6-2. Excuse me, 6-1, 6-3. MTSU goes up 6-0 with the only court outstanding is court 1, where I think we're about to go to with Leah Bernard and Christina Stankovic, where Bernard is up a break.
Which again, I believe that's very fitting because again they've been going back and forth the entire day. Very, very tightly contested over here.
Excuse me, she is not up a break. The scoreboard has not just been updated to show who's serving.
Let's hope we don't have any other scoreboard issues like we had earlier.
Let's leave that behind us.
Yeah.
Our service deep. As MTSU, as Lee does go up that break now, up 4-2. Love here.
Yeah, Stankovic right there. seemed like she decided to recover, not risk potentially injuring herself if she fully stretched out for that.
Mm-hmm. Holy. Oh my goodness, Lee. What a shot. Borderline unfair.
Yeah, it almost looked like Stankovic was even shaking her head before it was even hit, like she knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm. That is 40. Lee with a chance to go up 5-2. Game point.
And
Lee's
again,
5-2 as they go to the changeover, and I think we're just going to stay on this court because it's the only court again playing, as MTSU has taken the other 5 singles courts and then took all 3 doubles matches, with the score to be 6-0 right now. Again, in an hour and 44 minutes, the Blue Raiders men's tennis team will be taking on Louisville, looking to keep that the longest home winning streak in the country alive. I think it's up to 32 games right now. 33. Excuse me.
They've won a lot in a row.
What are these right here? Oh, it's a tripod. And again, in the changeover right now, you see Bernard and Stankovic. Bernard, as it looks like we're going to come back to us for a couple of seconds before we go back to court 1 action, where that's the, again, only court outstanding right now, where MTSU has taken the rest.
Yes, as you can see behind me, a little bit behind my head, MTSU's up 6-0, so they have already secured the team win. And we're just waiting on Bernard and Stankovic.
And we're going back to court 1. As it looks like that is 15 in favor of Lee. And that is deep 15-15.
If you're Stankovic here, what's going through your head as you're trying to work your way back against Bernard?
Good shot from Stankovic there, 30-15. Just trying to.
Yeah, she's showing some emotion there.
Yeah, trying to get her Jaguars teammates into it. You gotta take 1 shot at a time. There's no shot that gets you 2 game points. Excuse me, 2 set points. So you've gotta just take 1 shot at a time and then say, hey, I'm still in this.
Again, the first set, Stankovic, she was up 5-3 on Bernard, but then Bernard came back to take that first set 7-5. So.
Again, we don't know the game score because they cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Of course, we're doing a synthetic serving for the Jaguars.
Stankovic looking for some confirmation there.
I think no, that one was rolled in. Looking to see if she could have potentially ask if that's out, but
hey, it doesn't hurt to ask.
and this is match point for Lee. And that's the match on court 1. MTSU wins 7-0, sweeps it, their first sweep of the year. They win all 10 matches today, the 3 doubles matches, and then not all 10, all 9, of course, all 6 singles matches.
Zachary, what's some of the things that stood out to you for this match?
Well, MTSU again. I saw Coach Teo between the singles, the doubles and singles, and she said, "Well, there's your doubles point." Yeah, and that was the big thing. They got the doubles point, they got the momentum, and then they never relinquished any of that momentum. So that was big and a big key to this match. So that was something else. And then also this is the way that the courts 4, 5, and 6 they play today. They really dominated the bottom courts, and that's something that you really, really need. You need those bottom courts to dominate because that gives you depth through 1 through 6.
Okay, what were you thinking about with Bernard?
Bernard played really, really well again, and then she came out at the end. But I think we need to go ahead and take a break.
All right. Again, that's the end of the match. MTSU, the Blue Raiders, they take the victory 7-0. Excuse me. When we come back, we're going to have our player of the game and our coach's interview as well. Again, this is MTN Sports coverage of the Blue Raider tennis on CUSA.tv. We'll be right back.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2. Oh!
I'm going to that game.
Hello, everyone. We're back after MTSU secured a 7-0 sweep today, and we're here with our player of the game, Lee. Lee, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
So, Lee, tell us just about how you were feeling as the matches went on today.
Yes, so I feel like the first set was a lot closer than my second set. I feel like the girls gave me a lot of confidence to come back. Everybody was doing well, so I felt it was good for me to fight back and get the first set. It was definitely not an easy match, but I'm glad to have won. Yes.
So what was going through your mind? Again, in that first set, it was 3-5. You were serving, and then you won those 4 straight games to take the set. What really turned it around for you that set?
Yes, so I feel like both Lily and Zani on my side were doing well. They both won their first sets, and the others were doing well as well. So I really fought hard, and it made me want to fight and win the first set as well, as I really wanted us to have a sweep today.
You know, before the game started, Coach was talking about how it was so, it was a big point of emphasis for you guys to come out and win the doubles point.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that feel after you guys did come out and secure that doubles point going into singles? How'd that feel?
Yes, so we've been struggling a little bit with our doubles point in the beginning of this season, but I think this is actually our first doubles point we've had, so it really felt well. I think it gave us confidence and momentum as well going into the singles, so it was good to get that doubles point.
How'd you like playing with Noelle today?
Yes, so we've been playing together this whole season, so we've really clicked, and I feel like our games suit each other. Like, she's more defensive, I'm more aggressive and attacking, so I feel like we're a good combo.
Yeah.
Good.
Securing the 7-0 victory, do you guys feel like this is going to be a big confidence boost as you move forward in your season?
Yes, I feel like this really gave us confidence today, and as we have a double-header tomorrow, I feel like this is good for our confidence to go out and know that we can do it. And we worked on things this week, a lot of things, so I feel like we all did it today, so that's giving us confidence for tomorrow as well.
Well, great match today, Lee, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
You.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And again, that was Lee Bernard, the player of the match today, after winning her first set 7-5 and then taking that second set 6-2.
And that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank MTE Athletics for allowing us to stream these matches. We also want to thank Adams Tennis Complex Travel to make this possible.
If you missed any of this or previous matches, you can find a link to the CUSA website by visiting our website, middletennesseenews.net, and clicking on our sports page. And there you'll also find the full schedule of men's and women's matches. And we'll be back again tonight at 5 o'clock in a couple, like an hour and a half, where the men's play Louisville.
And again, thanks so much for watching MTN Sports, your home for MTSU Blue Raider Tennis. So long for another hour and 30 minutes.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2.
I'm going to that game.